The World Economic Forum predicts that 170 million new jobs will be created from AI. On the other hand, 92 million current jobs will disappear. AI is not an enemy, it's a friend. It's coming here to work with people, not work against people. It typically is used for doing it typically is not used for doing mundane, repetitive acts or things that can be done simply. AI in finance will involve an automated process, enhanced decision making, improving customer service, and eliminate some back office jobs. The benefit is it will enhance efficiency, advance data analysis, and improve the customer service experience. Unlike previous things like automation, AI is expected to impact white-collar jobs more than blue-collar jobs, like the Industrial Revolution did. The projection is that AI will be an $800 billion size market in the near future. That's 800 billion, it's a huge number. NVIDIA is expected to do $100 billion, and has invested $100 billion in building chips for AI, and has recently passed over $4 trillion in market cap. There's also a lot of private financing, like with OpenAI going on, and there's roughly, if you're talking about AI and finance, the opportunity is there is 1.6 billion unbanked people in the world. So, what is AI? AI is the ability for a machine to perform a human task. Automation is the ability for a machine to do a repetitive task. But they come together somewhat. AI would be in your car like climate control, and automation would be just an air conditioner. Now, the type of AI you probably are more familiar with are language models, like Gemini and CHAP-CPT. I see that there's going to be specific language models written for specific applications. Like there'll probably be a language model written for the different areas of finance, health, and so on. That's what I think is coming. There's something called artificial general intelligence. And that's when a machine can think like a human being. The next step in AI is machine learning. And there are certain elements of machine learning I'm not going to go into, but that's when the AI has the ability to think for itself and learn on its own. It learns from patterns and needs minimal human contact. But what the fear is, and I think we're never going to get here, is the singularity, where the machines can go and think like a human and execute things like a human being, and no more than a human can. How it works? Well, the first thing with an AI module, it has to be trained, and that's probably the most important part of it, because you're teaching the database, what it's going to execute. And that could be data, it could be images, it could be text, and that's the data which is going to be used for the eventual conclusion. There's been some issues with training is bias. So if I am training an AI module and I have a certain bias and that bias gets put into the training piece of AI, the model will fail. And I'll give you an example with the Alphabet or Google. They had a training module, Gemini at first, that was trained by someone who wound up producing hallucinations, and that's what an AI non-fact is. What happened was the question was asked about the founding fathers of America, and the image that came back, some of them were black, so this hallucinations can occur if the input from the AI is biased. The second step is validation. You have to take that and make sure the information is valid. And the final stage is inference based upon what the machine validates. It makes an inference, or it gives you an answer to what you're looking for. At this point, if you like the video, it's a good time to give it a like and subscribe. The effects of AI in finance, I can see the reduction of clerical jobs, administration jobs, but I think it's going to have more of an impact on white-collar jobs. Coders. In the legal area, it's going to have a huge impact. Financial area, huge impact. Lawyers, financial planners. I could see automatic or automated underwriting and document processing, fraud protection, and also with fraud protection, risk analysis, algorithmic trading. I can see potentials with AML or anti-money laundering, and also with AI, your actual financial plan can be personalized for you, unbiased. I can see also predictive modeling being done with it. I can see an interconnection eventually with crypto assets, mergers and acquisitions. So I hope you got some out of the video. And if you did, you can help me by giving me a thumbs up and a subscription. And please leave a comment below. Have a good day.